Welcome back to Atlanta & Company, everyone. I'm Christine Pilara. Well, if you build it, they will come. That belief worked for Kevin Costner in The Field of Dreams, but that is unlikely to work for most small businesses. Simply starting your own business and opening your doors doesn't mean that you'll be flooded with eager customers. You have to have a marketing plan in order to attract customers and grow your business. Back with us for a final segment of starting your own and growing your own business is the shopping queen. And today she's going to talk about creating that marketing plan that's going to work for you. Welcome, Fatima.
Thank you.
It's so good to have you here. We've loved the whole series. Today, though, we're focusing on, okay, you have your business, now what? Talk about the importance of having that plan, that marketing plan.
That is the most important thing, is to start out with a plan. I think most small business owners are so excited that they just opened their new business and they think that excitement is going to spread to all their customers or they're going to be flooded. But they really have to concentrate on how they want to get customers in the door, and they have to work on getting a plan together.
Right.
They can't just start, doing a variety of different things, especially advertising. Like most people, when they think marketing, they think it's about advertising, and they start advertising. They're like, where are the customers? I'm spending all this money. Why aren't they coming? So you have to develop a full plan.
It's so much more than just, the advertising,
Yes.
and we're going to talk about that. Now, it's important to know the why, who, what, and when putting together this marketing plan. So let's first talk about the why.
The why. Why are you creating this plan? Why are you taking on this initiative? Is it, that you want to increase store sales? Is it that you want to increase your online order size? But really ask yourself why. And be specific. Don't just say, well, I want to have more customers. That's
Right.
why. You have to be very specific. Do you want to increase the amount of sales that you get from the same customers, or do you want to gain new customers?
Yeah.
So you have to be very specific. And because when you define the why, that'll really help set your goals and make sure that you're staying and focused on what you're trying to do.
Now let's turn to the who aspect of it.
Yeah, once again, if you ask a lot of people, well, who are your customers? Well, everybody's my customer. My product is great. Everybody can use it. But in reality, it's not. I mean, do you sell mostly to male or female? Are they married? Are they single? What ages are they? Obviously, the customers of a golf shop are going to be much different than the customers of a sandwich shop.
Right.
And you have to approach the marketing needs of each demographic differently. So if you try to target everybody, you're just going to be spinning your wheels and not getting any results.
Right. Almost spreading yourself too thin, I would imagine.
Exactly.
Now let's jump straight to the what, and that can actually cost some money, right? Explain that.
Yes, the what. That's, most people are so excited about getting to the what, but until you define the why and the who, you really can't get to the what. So once you do define that, then that'll really help define what you should do, and be very specific about what you want to do and think that it's going to work with your goals. Don't just hook on to the latest and greatest buzzwords, marketing buzzwords of the day. Everybody's twittering, now I want to Twitter. Everybody's on Facebook, now I want to do that. Does it really fit in with what you want to do? And get creative. Talk to other business owners, see what's working for them and what's not working for them, but make sure that whatever you decide to do works with those initial goals that you had.
Okay, and lastly, the when.
The when. I say that marketing is a journey. It's not a destination. So it's something that you have to continuously do. You can't just do one thing and think that, okay, that's it. You have to continuously do it. For example, if you set up a website, which most business owners should have at least a website, you have to keep it updated and fresh.
Yeah.
So if you make change, you have to be able to make changes to it constantly. If you set up an email or an actual physical newsletter, make sure that you publish it on a regular basis. You want to give your customers an expectation of what they can expect from you.
Now, Fatima, when we talked a couple of weeks ago about just creating a business plan, I'm sure many people out there are going, well, aren't a lot of these questions covered in a business plan, or is it totally separate from when you're actually going to market it?
Well, in your business plan, you do talk a little bit about your marketing plan, but a marketing plan in and of itself can be almost as big as your business plan.
It's good to know.
Because you get very specific as far as what you're going to do, what results you're expecting, how much you're going to be spending. So it's a lot more detailed. And you can either give it to an expert to help you do it, and they can get very, very detailed, or you can try and do it yourself. And there's a lot of great resources out there, actually. Uncle Sam is really interested in the success of small businesses, since they contribute so much to the economy.
Right.
And they have actually a great website called business.gov.
Okay.
And they have specific links to both marketing and all kinds of different aspects. They have online video tutorials, resources, checklists, sample templates. So it's a great resource, business.gov.
I imagine with technology the way it is these days, I mean, it's probably so much easier to do these types of plans than maybe it was 10, 20 years ago because you have technology at your fingertips.
Yes, and also networking with other business owners too. Once again, I can't stress that enough, is to get to know other business owners and see what's working for them and what can possibly work for you as well.
And once again, we should stress, we talked about it 2 weeks ago when we first started this series. Believe it or not, this is the time. Now is a good time. And just for those people that missed that, talk a little bit more about that this is the time to start a business despite what you think with the economy.
Well, nearly half of the Fortune 500 companies actually were started during either a recession or a bear market because there's more availability of capital, resources are cheaper, you're more able to find people to work for you and happier to work for you. So this is a great time to really start a business, but make sure you have all your ducks in a row before you open your doors. Don't just think, oh, it's a great time and expect it, because you are going to work harder to get your customers, but it is a great time to start.
Okay, well, hopefully we have inspired some people out there. And once again, give us the Uncle Sam website.
It's business.gov.
Business.gov.
Yes.
You'll have all your resources. But if you also just want to check out anything the Shopping Queen has said today, any money-saving tips, ideas, coupons, visit the Shopping Queen's website at shoppingqueen.com. And thanks, Fatima.
Thank you.
Excellent information. Hey, did your favorite